And we're back for our Let's Play of Outer Wilds. Last time we poked around some ancient Nomai ruins, which was a bit harrowing considering they kept falling apart on us. And now we're going back to Brittle Hollow because there is a lot of stuff on Brittle Hollow. A lot of stuff. Curse you, Hollow's lantern, for smashing good stuff. Honestly, I'm surprised that Brittle Hollow lasted as long as it did. Apparently, Hollow's lantern only needed a boost to the sun going a bit wibbly for it to take it to the next level. Charming. Oh god, here comes Hollow's lantern. Stick close. Don't get turned to mush. That's the thing. Hold on, is that a quantum thing? Looks like a quantum thing. Trees are moving. The trees in this grove wander about freely, the entire plant, roots and all. This is not normal, even for this alien planet. I never see them move. Is that even possible? If anyone else witnesses this disturbing behavior, I implore you, record your observations here. Either these trees are aberrant, or my brain must be. Bloom is right, the trees do move. I confess I didn't notice until I read his notes. Okay. Beneath your feet lies the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you are preparing to make your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, descend the steps to the entrance below. The knowledge held within will help you on your journey. Okay. Oh, I missed the thing right here. Alarmingly, it isn't only the trees. There's other matter in this area, such as that unusual shard of rock, moving in the same area way. That rock is unusual for another reason, too. That it possesses color and texture I've never seen elsewhere on this planet. How about this? This rock shard's presence is significant. We should study it. Could it be what is causing the other nearby objects to also move about this area? Yeah, no, let's see. Where's my jetpack? Ow! I forgot my suit. In space. If there weren't trees here, I'd be screwed. Yay. Well, this is a bit of a faux pas, if nothing else. Dingus. Whoop. Alright, quantum thing. Yep, that's a shard. Plume, Felix, and I have determined this. A typical shard of rock is the reason the objects in this grove are behaving in a quantum manner. The only other object we've observed displaying this quantum behavior is the wandering moon. I imagine the moon's behavior and this groves are related. In her note from earlier, Felix mentions this strange chop of rock isn't found elsewhere on Brittle Hollow. But if it isn't originally from this planet, hypothesis, this quantum shard is from the wandering quantum moon. Perhaps it's even a small piece of the moon herself. Of note, a unique signal is coming from this shard. Curiously, our friend the wandering moon sounds the same. I've also heard the same signal this shard produces calling out from Giant Steep, Timberhearth, and the Hourglass Twins. Suppose there are other shards like this one. Well, I've found most of them. Apparently there's one on the Hourglass Twins. Or two, or four, or I guess it depends on what it feels like in the moment until you look at it. Then it's just one. Quantum mechanics are weird. Not much of a tower, really. Or maybe a basin? Is that the right turn? Ooh, there's a bunch of stuff going on here. Tower of Quantum Knowledge, entrance. Sylvan Observatory, south by 50 meters. Well, oh, that was spaced the right way before. Woo! I guess basement of quantum knowledge doesn't have the right ring to it. Be welcome to this place. Above you stands the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you're making your first pilgrimage to Quantum Moon, ascend these stairs and obtain your last of the knowledge you'll need for your journey. Hey, knowledge is good knowledge. Especially if it's quantum knowledge, I guess. Hit! Ow! My bones. My bones! They don't work. They don't got enough hops. What even? Why would... The crossroads, east. I believe that's where, our good friend, Rebeck is stationed. Forgot his name for a second. Yep, seems like it. Woo. Alright. Now we look for our way to the city. Because why not? That's where we were trying to go before we got sidetracked by a big quantum rock thing. Honestly, any sidetrack's good as long as you learn something from it. And you're not on a time limit. I mean, are we on a time limit or is it infinite time? Alright, Hanging City right here. We... Black Hole 4 district's on top next to the warp symbol. 3 is the Ice Rhine district. 2 is the Meltwater district. 1 is the School district. Well, might as well see how they forge a black hole, you know? Well, that won't do. I could probably get up there from the teleporter. Question is, where the hell do I find the teleporter for this? I only know the White Hole Station, and that goes to the North Pole of this planet, as opposed to the underside of the North Pole of this planet. Well, we're in something called the Eye Shrine District, so I suggest we, study the eye. That's what they were doing, I guess. Oh boy, that's a lot of bones. Whoop. Well, this isn't much of a thing. What's the point of this hideaway? Well, I guess I had a teleporter in here at some point. Whoop. Hey, there's something above it. Nothing. Oh, just common ruins, don't mind me. Something down there. Good to know. This seems to be an important one. Be welcome to this place. The shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to this star in the first place. Star system. The signal from the eye. We observed the eye signal in our travels and followed it here to find its source. What we know is this. source of the signal, which we have chosen to call the eye of the universe, is older than the universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. Enter and open your mind to its possibilities. What is the eye of the universe? It's the source of the signal that brought us here. Suppose it's a more advanced being. The eye is older than its universe, so imagine how much it could teach us. Perhaps it's a cosmic library. How can the eye be older than the universe itself? Well, it's a relic from a previous universe. The early universe was unimaginably hot and dense. If anything existed here, it would have been destroyed. Suppose the universe is older than previously assumed. What is the eye's signal? Suppose the eye wishes to communicate. If the signal is the eye's voice, it speaks a language we do not yet know. Or maybe the signal is the eye's attempt at expressing itself. Signal to call. Were we the intended audience? Of note, from the signal, we were able to determine the eye's approximate age, or perhaps its lack of age. Fair enough. Whip. Here's your gravity well. Might as well see what's up here. Woo. Notes. I no longer believe, as I did as a child on Ember Twin, that the eye of the universe and the source of the signal wishes to harm us, but it may not want to be found either. The terrible circumstances of our arrival here were almost certainly that circumstance. I suspect imagining we are special to the eye in some way is wishful thinking. The eye might have called out to any sentient species. Or it might not have been calling out at all, and my ancestors heard the eye's signal holds no great deep meaning. This wouldn't be so bad, I think. In fact, the eye might not have wishes at all. We have no evidence supporting this. Are you worshipping a god, or are you just worshipping a fancy rock? I don't know. But Sardos talks really loud, so I'm just gonna go with him. Here again. Well, still haven't found out what's over there. Note. I imagine I've been hard on Poke again. This in turn means I've made difficult for her sister, Clary. If Poke and I are like oil and water, Clary is our emulsifier. She certainly makes us a better team than would mixing through shaking. Although sometimes I would like to shake Poke. Jokes aside, suppose my own fear of never finding the eye prompted my argument with Poke. That would be immature of me. I should apologize, at least to Clary, who could then tell Poke. Mediation. It's good for team building, if you're a bit toxic. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's all the notes we have here. So let's go. Oh, missed the stairs, missed the stairs. Got stuck in a hole, missed the stairs. Alright, that's floor number 3 since the penthouse is unavailable. Oh! Let's check out floor number 2. You know what, actually we'll check out floor number 1. Because... now floor number 2, why not? The Meltwater District, they called it. Black hole forge controls. Black hole forge controls. Oh. So that's the black hole forge that was so close to the black hole. If this is up, we can reach it from that teleporter. But we don't know where the other end of the teleporter is, so, what can you do? This place looks nice. The Ash Twin project requires a powerful, highly advanced warp core. How should we attain it? This could help. Presumably there's a second one somewhere. Solution 2. You can craft a new advanced warp core inspired by the vessel's warp core. Abandoning the vessel's warp core in its casing means losing valuable knowledge. This is true. However, it's knowledge we have little hope of recovering. It would be best to relearn, I think. The greatest challenge here, I think, is we don't have the best design for such a powerful core, or any of the original crafters of the vessel's core. No, but Poke was apprentice to Anona, who created the original design, and our black hole forge is adept at crafting simpler cores. I believe I can be of use here. The vessel's warp core was created before my time, but Anona explained many of its designs to me. This is the safest path for our clan. Is the safest path the best one? Our goal is worth the risk. Is it, though? We've tried for so long to find something that I and others now believe might be possible to find. If the search for the eye is a futile one, we should choose the option with the least potential for harm. I would very much like to craft such a powerful core. More relevantly, I believe the Black Hole Forge crew and I could recreate the basic design. Okay. Sorry, I got my mom's cold. She got a cold, by the way. She tested, though. It's not COVID. That's good. Yeah. Solution 1. We can retrieve the warp core from the vessel. This will require a turn to Bark Bramble. Bloom and my father said many good Nomai perished there. My mentor Colia said his old mentor once discovered and studied an anglerfish fossil on Ember Twin. Using that knowledge, we could avoid the anglerfish entirely. I remember that anglerfish fossil. We used to play in Fossil Fish Cave when we were children. But Melora and I learned from that fossil would theoretically help us evade the anglerfish, but our hypothesis was never tested on a live specimen. The vessel's warp core is broken at best. Recall those present with the vessel crashed and said it sustained lethal injuries. There is no guaranteed reward for this risk. Perhaps we can still repair it. My grandmother told me there was little time to assess the nature or extent of the damage. Even if it no longer functions, the old core could be a valuable blueprint. Glad we were able to transport it back here. And that's the rub, isn't it? Alright, what was up these stairs? You have my attention, stairs. Oh goody, more stairs. Whip! Wee. Son of a... Hey, we're on the surface. Alright, so note to self, shortcut to the Hanging City. This ice lake right here. Woo. Shortcut to Rebec too, I guess. Give or take. Alrighty then. Up next, the school district. It's the last one we can reach for now. Don't step off the edge, that would be stupid. Woo. Yeah. Oh dear, ghost matter. Not there. Definitely there. Going up. Huh. What's down here? Why, a lesson like a scroll. Why not? Going up. And I'm running low on fuel. Yay. Okay, where the heck do I read this from? Oh boy, more ghost matter. Going up. Not a very lively school. Granted, it's been abandoned for a while, but what can you do? Ooh! Lessons? Explanation of festivals. All the Nomai clans from all over the universe meet in one place to share what they've learned in science and art. It's called the festival. We can't go because we're stuck here, but Felix said we used to go too. At some festivals, one clan's big discovery can mean all the Nomai get to advance too. Like Anona's warp core, which made it so everyone can warp long distances and explore more. Each clan is a festival envoy to show their most interesting work. Our envoy was Thatch. A single festival could last a long, long time. Don't forget, festivals happen every 10 years. What secrets do you hold? We should build a new vessel. Probably won't be hard to get the parts if we stop building other new things, and if we broke down the other structures, like the towers on Ash Twin, for parts. We might have to build a smaller vessel for now, but even though vessels are normally large, but we can make it bigger later once we reach planets with more resources. It would also help if we stop building so many things in search for the eye of the universe. I asked Yarrow, and he said that we use lots of resources on the Ash Twin project. We would even have a warp core for jumping long distances like vessels have. Poke tells me she plans to make a very advanced warp core for a different project. Sure she can connect it to the vessel for travel. Guess Poke's so smart. Each Nomai clan explores the universe in its own vessel. Vessel is the art of every clan. It's unusual for Nomai to remain in one place for so long. Nomai are wanderers and have no permanent home. If we built a new vessel, we could return to our adventurous way of life. Imagine all the new places we could go. Our clan wouldn't be stuck here in this solar system. We could even meet with other Nomai and learn from them like Colia says we used to do. Not giving up? What's the point in that? That's no fun. Just admitting defeat. Formation of this universe. No one knows how this universe was made, but one thing we do know is everything used to be very hot, very dense, tightly packed together. As this early universe expanded, it also cooled down. Once it cooled down enough, particles were able to group together to form things like galaxies, stars, and planets. Since then, space has continued to expand at a faster and faster rate, which is hard to think about for too long without your brain hurting. This universe will keep getting colder and larger, until one day the stars and the life they support will all die. It's scary to think about, even though Conroy says it won't happen in our lifetimes. But it'll happen to someone else's someday. Well, that better not be mine, let me tell you. Oh boy, I got a lot more exploring to do. Of course, the time loop thing helps, you know? Alright, where else? Where else? Let's just, you know, my bones, they're liquid. They're liquid. Ah! Well, that was definitely one way to... That was a new world of pain. I don't even know what kind of word that is. Burning? Freezing? Like, what kind of pain is... That's a whole new kind of pain. Goddamn. There's our pilot, ready to get this beauty off the ground. You know the ship's a death trap, right? Well, yeah, it's a death trap, but it's a powerful death trap. What, you suddenly care about safety now? You're lucky I'm in a time loop, because otherwise I'd be super dead. And you're lucky I don't have you grounded for medical reasons, because I have no idea what you're talking about. I keep getting yelled by ghost matter, by the way. Not if you use your scout to detect it, you won't, you dumb agent. Do you think I made that just so you could take a really little picture of the trees? It has multiple uses. You do know you can use it as light stores, right? Stars above, please tell me you knew that. I didn't actually. Sorry to get in your way. We'll be back next time.